What's up guys, Chasing Labour here, and welcome back to Welcome to Wroxham. Today's episode is number 78, and we are back in league action, ready to try and fully secure promotion to League 1. Please hit like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Leave the comments down below, and I'll see you on the other side of the intro. So welcome back, and let's start the episode by going through what you've missed since the last time. Of course, the last time we lost to Norwich in the FA Cup. We then beat Bristol Rovers 3-0 with a great bouncing back from that performance. Away game as well, a 3-0 win. Micah Hamilton scoring, Nenad Dunnett getting a brace. Ronnie Stutter got a brace after that in a 2-1 win at home to Swindon Town. Good stuff for us. We then lost 2-1 to Eastleigh, our first loss since November, with just a single goal from Ronnie Stutter, and that one before bouncing back with a 3-1 win over Salford. Jordan Carrillo and Ronnie Stutter getting the goals in that one, and then Ronnie Stutter again, 2 goals in a 2-0 win over Cambridge in League 2, which you're probably doing the math in your head, means we are still ahead in the League 2 table. We're 15 points clear of second place Swindon. We are currently a whopping 23 points ahead of Eastleigh, so we can't be far away. I can't do the maths right now. We can't be far away from securing the playoffs at a minimum. Of course, we don't want to go through that again. We want to get this done the easy way, but that should be fine. Without any further ado, then, we have a league game to play in today. We are playing against Northampton, who sit 20th in League 1, so hopefully should be an easy-ish game for us. Plus 53 goal difference. I've decided to go with a rotated side for today, so I guess we'll go meet them, shall we? So I promised a rotated team, and I've gone with a lot of youngsters, but we've got a big enough cushion now that we can afford to start blooding some young players, seeing how it goes, developing them a little bit. And with that in mind, Celso Coronel starts in goal today with Boney at right back, Doran Westwood at centre-half, Settin at left-back. Green starts as the defensive midfielder behind 2 players that we've not seen much of before. Loic Camden is a player you've definitely not seen before. Loic is a Cameroonian player. Not got any caps just yet. We signed him from Real Madrid via many loans at Tavera in the lower leagues of the Spanish leagues. But he has played for Castilla, so he does have at least some previous of having been a Real Madrid player. He is a very good-looking young player. I think is going to develop into something quite special. I thought we'd give him a little run out today just to see what he can do in central midfield. I think he's got some development to do still. But we've got nothing really to lose in this game. It should be an easy enough tie to get him some experience. Alongside him, Tigo Land. I think we've seen him before as a substitute. He joined us from PSV in the last summer's transfer window. 23-year-old, 14 under 21 caps for the Netherlands. Has played for PSV and young PSV, so you know he's got some skills, some previous for doing stuff somewhere. And again, another good-looking player that I think we're going to find good use for in our midfield long-term. So we'll give him a chance to go see what he can do and hopefully get some good out of him. Of course, you know the front 3, Ahmed Gamar, Daniel Ramirez and Ronnie Stutter. Ramirez playing on the left today, Stutter up front because Gamar on the right-hand side had to switch in to make room for them. It's all worked out nicely. On the bench, Finn Burns, Nenad Dunnett, Fabio, Rafael Diaz, Austin Chimesi, Matt Schroeder, I don't think you've seen before. I might be wrong entirely. He's been with us literally since the first season. This guy has been with us officially all the way since we were in the Isthmian Division 1 North, and he's finally going to make his debut for us. He's had a lot of seasons just kind of in the background for us. He's only 21 still. We signed him when he was about 16, I think. He came out of our youth team, if I recall, and he's had some loans in the Isthmian 1 North with Concord Rangers, 2 seasons in the Southern Premier League with Hitchin Town. Big step up for him today, but I think he's starting to come along nicely. I think it's as good a time as any to give him a run out. Can play up top as well as on the wing, so we'll use him in one of those positions and we'll see how that goes for him. That's kind of our plan. I just want to see how good this kid has the potential to be in a real-world situation. Of course, you know Trent Cone-Doherty, he actually wants to leave, but he's not going anywhere just yet. That is our bench, that is our first team. Let's go firm that and see if we can beat Northampton Town on their own patch at Sixfields. With this rotated side, give the youngsters a bit of confidence and see if it doesn't maybe help kick them on and help them develop into first-team players. So in the dressing room, we're going to say we're doing well and we're on a good run. Let's keep that going, shall we? And zero reaction from anyone. Good stuff. Let's do a pump fist, go make a difference, because sometimes that does inspire people who aren't on our bench to go and make a difference. You never know. There we go. Daniel Ramirez, Ryan Green and Ryan Westwood were like, yeah, let's go and make a difference. Good stuff. And Ronnie Stutter, we're just expecting to score goals today, quite frankly, because that is what Ronnie Stutter does. In terms of the Northampton team, Lee Burge, we know, of course, we managed him when we were at Sunderland last year before last, on whichever FM that was. We one of the very few players we actually know from that team, from the Northampton team at least, and we're going to hope. Ronnie Stutter's had 30 goals in 41 games this season. That's disgusting. And Northampton apparently are having terrible home form, and Jordan Archer isn't going to play for them. I feel bad for them, but I do want to see the kids get a good run out and do a good job for us, so let's kick this off and see what happens. Throw in it for us, Settin taking it to Ryan Green, back to Settin, finds Camden. First look at him, what can he do for us today? Good ball into the box, looking for Stutter. Simpson Pusey heads it away though, land to Westwood. Westwood has time on the ball, goes all the way back to Dodd. Bit short, bit of a hospital ball. But Camden now has the ball. Green looking for Gomar. Gomar into the box, cuts inside, turns his man, cross the box. Thomas Sang is eventually the man who hacks it out. Great stuff from us. But the defending was very panicked, and I have a feeling if Northampton are going to do that all game, we're going to get some goals today, as Malley is going to pick up the loose ball off the corner, and that's going to end the highlight. So far, Northampton look a bit panicked, look a bit deer in headlights here. I don't know how far they are off of relegation right now, but it must be not far. 7 points clear of relegation, so not quite there to rest on their laurels yet, whereas we can almost certainly say we're going up this season at this point. Right, Dodd lays it to Camden. Camden, ball forward, looking for Gomar. Doesn't get it though. Roberts picks it up. Cleary to Brown, back to Cleary. Stutter in there with a strong tackle. Westwood over the top, looking for Ramirez. Can Ramirez create some magic here? He gets to the byline, cuts it across. Gomar with the header, just over the bar. And when the smallest man on the field is beating you in the air, you've got to have some questions. But Gomar, you know, he's got all the potential in the world to be a top-class player. And I feel like he just needs a good opportunity to show it. Ramirez and Stutter not pulling up any trees so far in this first half. Don't know if they're just not overly bothered or what's going on, but something's not happening. I'm going to demand more, I think, because I think we need to work harder and get ourselves a result here. So it's half-time. We've been the better team on paper, but of course nobody has ever won a football match on paper, so disappointing. Go into the dressing room, shall we? See what we can get done in this second half. Keep going. If we work as a team, we can win this. That's achieved nothing. Okay, let's be a bit more forceful, shall we? First of all, let's do an individual shout to Ramirez. I'm going to show time to buck his ideas up, really. Step up and show him what we're expected to win the match. Should do for him. Everyone else, in fact, let's just tell Mario Boni to avoid getting sent off. That will be nice. Got to give him that message. Right, everyone else, we're just going to say step up, show them what we're expected to win, because that feels like the strongest thing we can do. You have the ability to win the match. Keep out there and do it. Ronnie Stutter looks nervous. Let's tend to have some fun and play without any pressure, because Ronnie Stutter will score goals if he's given even a half a sniff at it. So just calm him down, keep him relaxed. Hopefully the team will come to him, the ball will come to him, the game will come to him, and we'll get ourselves a win out of this one. Free kick now, Ben Dodd to take it, short to Boney. Boney has time back to Dodd. Dodd taking his time, big ball over the top, looking for Stutter, doesn't find him. Camden picks up the ball now. Gomar is going to try and chase this one down. Leek has had a heavy first touch and Gomar is into the box. Can Gomar put it away? He can. Ahmed Gomar, only his second goal of the season. It's taking him a little while to fully settle into a rhythm and start destroying teams the way I'm pretty sure he will do within the next couple of seasons. But he's done well there. Thought it was lost. Leek had a heavy touch on his turn. Gomar picked up, took it into the box, says thank you very much. Hoofs it off the woodwork and into the goal. Happy days are here again, And we are ahead and able to relax a little bit, which is good, because I'm looking at Ramirez and Stutter and just thinking, should we stick some fresh blood up there? Westwood now on the ball. I have put Cohen Doherty on the left wing and Schroeder on up top for Stutter. Why the devil not as Smith picks up the ball for Northampton. McWilliams now, ball over the top, looking for Asante, who's clear through on goal. Luckily, I say luckily, I thought, for a second I thought Coronel had done something with that, and he just had not. And we've conceded a goal. That's worked out brilliantly. Okay, good. Let's draw a line under that one, and we'll carry on our lives as if nothing happened. Frankly, I feel like Westwood should have a bit better to cover that, to be honest. But such is life. That's just how football goes sometimes. We've still got some subs left to use. In fact, I'm going to use one right now because I'm going to send Tigo Land into the shadow realm as my phone decides to finally pipe up because I forget to turn it off on silent. Good stuff. In fact, both our midfielders, they can come off because they've not had a great game. We'll take off Settin as well to put Fabio in. That feels like a winner. Okay, who wants to go in there? Masala, I would usually use Chimesi, and we'll send Diaz on for Camden. Put our best foot forward. Apparently, Trent Cohen-Doherty looked nervous coming on, and Matt Schroeder looks nervous on his debut, which is to be expected. But Trent Cohen-Doherty's played loads of games for the club. He shouldn't be looking nervous anywhere at this point, unless someone tries to get some attention on them. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Well, we're into injury time, not anticipating any more highlights, although we've got one just as I say that. Of course, Fabio with a throw into Ryan Green finds Chimesi. Chimesi, can he get a winning goal here? Diaz will look for Gamar, doesn't find him. Roberts is going to try and head it away. Better to Brown, to Moore Taylor over the top. Green going to win that in the air. Doesn't find one of his teammates. Asante to McWilliams. This feels a bit like a Northampton highlight, if I'm honest. Moore Taylor for Northampton at the back. Roberts is the man he finds with the pass back to Better over the top, looking for Asante. He's already scored once. Let's hope he doesn't do it again. He's beaten the last man, but Dodd gets there. Diaz can't do anything. I don't know why that highlight ended there, because that felt like it was going in the net, but I'm glad it didn't. And now Northampton have shown up for the end of the game. Patterson playing the ball back to Smith. Smith, plenty of time now to find Simpson Pusey. More Taylor, lots of double-barreled names, a bit posh in it. Patterson into the box. Westwood gets across him, and he's given away. I know he hasn't, it's fine. Rico Patterson was offside. Good, take a breath, because I had visions of Westwood getting sent off. Westwood's in no hurry to take this kick. Come on, buddy, let's get a win. Bit of positivity. Come on, bud. Let's do this. Good. Ryan Green is on the ball now. Hopefully he'll decide to create something. To Chimesi. Chimesi finds Diaz. Diaz, plenty of time looking for Gamar. Doesn't find him, and that's the final whistle. It's a 1-1 draw. Not the smashing I thought. I thought our youngsters were good enough to put past Northampton. I feel like if I put out the first team, we would have got the win. But honestly, a draw with so many young players in the team is not the worst thing in the world. Have to sympathise with you all. It was just one of those days. We'll go with that, because why not? That's a fairly solid thing to say. Trent Cohen-Doherty lost focus after coming off the pitch, which is fine, because that's when I want you to lose focus. But also, not your best performance. Matt Schroeder has not done much to inspire confidence in me. But that's fine. Let's go find out what we'll come back next episode, shall we? So, in terms of the next episode then, we're going to come back for this game against Crawley Town. However, in the lead-up to that game, Crawley being in 8th in the league, by the way, is okay. Before that, though, we're going to play Rochdale in our next game. They sit 18th. Hopefully we'll do better against them than Northampton. Tranmere, who are in 9th. Harrogate in 14th. Cheltenham, who are in 13th. And Woking, who are in 11th. So a lot of teams outside the playoffs, which is interesting, which means our run-in's probably looking a little bit more chaotic. We've got to play 2 teams in the playoffs and a bunch of teams down the bottom. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap the episode up there. We will come back for that Crawley Town game. In the meantime, I've been Chasing Lamely. Thanks for watching. I shall see you all very soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, all that good stuff. Do keep an eye out for the podcast coming out on the channel as well. If you'd like some motorsport, it will be coming out very soon. I just need to find the time to sit down and do all the recording and editing and whatnot. And this week's been chaos, so I'll get there as soon as I can. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you all very soon. Until next time, stay safe and have a good one.